Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice. My personal opinion. I have some hiccups today with streaming on YouTube, so let me double triple check everything and make sure I'm live. I am all good. Live. Okay, let's take a look at the markets. My sound is good. Okay, let's see what Monday has for us. Hmm? 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 Hmm. Dow Jones just gaps. IWM Russell 2000 is good in continuation of the trend. More volume on the reaction bar. And also this level is debatable due to the fact that um due to the fact that using all spread that was still a bullish and then one bearish all spread, I think it's safe to say there was a level. Uh, oh, is there? It's very tempting to add more. It's still in this triangle. But ever since here, the situation lost its directionality. I think it's good here. It's just, yeah, I don't have any. It's still in this triangle, you see it. It's ridiculous. It's tempting to add more. If it didn't close below, that would be good to add. However, and it gapped out of it immediately. So that was our strength, and then we saw some weakness, and then weakness again. If you see this as a strength, it came up, tried again, gapped out of it, and then weakness, 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 until it goes again. But can't even make it out of here. Yeah, that was the last strength. So that was the strength. And I tried it, bounced out of it, tried to go again, then again, then bumped into this guy. Okay. Strength and weakness and strength and weakness. What the Yeah, it's definitely a weakness. But where's the strength? There is a strength. Strength, weakness, strength, weakness. I'll add a little bit just to calm down my soul. Okay, I added a little bit more. And by the way, it's new months, which brings us a new opportunity. It's an investment trade on Tiro. Let's go one by one. It's still a trend trade. It's a long impulse, point to correction, strong approach. It is still a strong approach. T2 level, supporting zone, volume interaction bar. All true. Trend and no signal. It's a counter trend. It's a short balance, volume expanding ice, support zone, biggest volume, two bar spring closing above the point, the opening. It's a weak test. Well, also, how much of a test is it? How much of a test? It's like a very wide test. And by the way, test didn't come to. It's incomplete test, you guys. Because in order to have a test, we have to come here. And we didn't. Well, if you measure from here, then it's a test. The question is, I don't remember. I think the so there's two problems with this test. First of all, price already went to the neutral zone. Let me ask. I guess my trading coach. Big test. Weak. Incomplete. Incomplete. Big test. Didn't reach volume zone. Price went too high into neutral zone. Went too deep. See, yeah, it's hard to tell whether it's independent approach or a test really. You know what I mean? So if it was like this, like, boom, but that's like wide. And it's counter trend, and we got towards spring plus. Okay. And we have a day. They're filled at 105.38. And 10:16 Eastern time. 105.38. Five 38. We still have to put let's put in our take profit stop loss. Take profit. and stop loss. It's a virtual stop, so if it goes against me and reaches the stop, then I'll be exiting at the limit. Wait. Stop limit, stop price is 102.41, and the limit is our entry, 105.38. What the heck? Well, I can really just keep it. Let me try to. What the heck? Just give me hiccups. Just give me hiccups. I don't know why. Let me try just to sell limit to set up a limit order. Maybe the problem is, yeah, it allowed me to. Weird. It didn't allow me to set up a stop limit, only the take profit. But it's all right. So yeah, I found some flaw in this thing. Hold on. It's trend. So in this situation, gosh, what's going on? Feeling. It's a diversifying, so conservative trade, long balance, volumed ice, support zone, one to correction, weak approach, biggest volume, um, like weak approach again. And it's also weird that the spring now has slightly bigger volume here, which I think is all right. Last week approach, meaning that there is no seller here. So it's like test. Oh wow, what is this? Hmm, last week approach. It's about all I can say about this trade. 2 bar spring. Yeah, let's share it with the world. Yeah, now I see like a problem here is that we didn't reach the test level. Once the volume zone, we went too far. So it can be like an independent approach here too, regardless. So a few flaws on the months. Zero, zero, long 1 day investment, conservative trade, 1 month, 1 month counter trend, 1 year trend. Continue long. It's trend technical wave. Show more. Zero wave volume spread analysis, which is volume spread analysis, price volume analysis. YCAF as support and resistance zones, supply and demand, effort versus result. What else? Long setup. Okay, that's enough. Zero. Zero. Yeah. I added a little bit. I added a little bit. Just a little bit. Mm. Let me share it with the world. Just give me a sec. People need to know. Okay, that's what I've got. For today. Once again, monthly now is questionable, but and by the way, if I skip this level, oh, first of all, let's bring something back. Okay, okay. See if I keep this level, then these levels make more sense. Don't they? Boom. This one is unvolumed. We should not have a bigger volume on the retest, and that's what happened here. But also it was a Friday, and end of the month, where this wasn't. This was a regular day, so we can discount for that for sure. Let's try it like this. It makes sense. This whole thing was during the day, and then it gapped out the next morning. So maybe. And this was the last, like, yeah, days. So there's been again. Yep. Yeah, so these volumes are all fine. We get the volume, we try to go up, break it once, then yeah, this is the situation. Last volume of the day, then breaks down. Yeah, let's keep it like this and see what happens. Let's keep it here. MRK breaks up, goes up, GTM, fighter crawls up. Also very tempting to add, but we're within the range. I mean, that's our last hours. That's a new hour, so now that's concerning a little bit for this entire movement. Let's not get too crazy is what I'm trying to say. What the heck? This need to come to levels. This needs to come to levels. Killed as a break, but also a balance. Hard to tell what's going on here. Boom. No, this is no good. From Mr. Mandela's. Is it? No, Nelson Mandela. What's the name of the Manduro? Gosh, horrible things are going on in the world. Oh, what can you do? What can I do? Da, da, da. Hey, why am I looking at the months? Maybe one bar rule. We'll know soon. In an hour to be specific. Netflix does a new spiel and goes up again. Spiel, interesting. Spiel means peak in Russia. Yeah. Needle, maybe. Yeah, that felt like too low. Was very tempting to buy it here. Just like this. And also volume distribution is irregular because bigger volume. It's Friday, last day of the month, so that's neglectable, but it is a weird volume. And this initiative takeover that doesn't look like it takes over, but we'll see. We'll see soon. UPS. goes without me. This thing goes without me. It's not a balance. It's just a weird jork. Price jorked. You can honor this break just to make it easier on the levels. There was no. You know what? Let's be consistent. 10.5 now. And volume distribution is long. But we're going in after hours in evening session on OGAKV on the Russian market. I'm desperately in need of the profit on the Russian market. Uh, but we won't let it influence my decisions. Can never work if your necessities. Okay. We are at the level. So it needs to calm down now, right? Well, technically, it's too far from 0.5. It's too far from everything. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, and I didn't complete my monthly overview yesterday. But I don't want to do it first thing in the morning. It was a balance. Interesting. My counter trend balance. Yeah, but also down never broke it. So that was possibly level. It doesn't matter. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Magnet. Is it the level? What did it do here? What did you do, magnet? It's a one bar roll? Yeah. Probably gonna close in correction in order to use the evening session and everything. It's fair to say that this is now is the world we are living in. Antegakia. Bum. Yeah. Bum. 10, 10, 10. I think the more I grow in Roman strategy, the less I need to chart and the more I can just look for the situation. And once setup is there, can draw all the rest. Or otherwise, it's just like too much time spent charting the situations that don't add up. Dunk. Same deal. Crucial here is the point 0.5. If it comes to point 0.5, then it makes sense to do anything here. No matter where I start with the mouse, in some time I end up with my hand down here towards the edge of the table. If you guys know how to fix it, let me know. Same deal, very much. Same deal. Um, yeah, this momentum is gone. Don't, that was it. Point 0.5 goes down. Coin. You see that looked like an exhaustion. Now this looks like an exhaustion. It's out there somewhere, I promise you. The trend that didn't have an exhaustion yet to be born. But that looks more like it. Reversed. So now how's this? Wow. We're in the level now. Verizon goes fast. All can I say is that Verizon goes fast. Can be good in half an hour in continuation of the trend. Inside bar, look at this volume. I wouldn't expect much of this guy. It's earnings, of course, but even with that, still technically good in continuation of the trend. Didn't reach the level. Yeah, no, it's sliding off. It looks like. How the heck is this? It can go on the daily watch. Caterpillar. To be a caterpillar in the heart of flower. To be a jewel hiding myself in this stone. Anyone knows this poetry, you guys? You're my friends. If you know whose poetry I just recited. And what's the name of the poet? So I bet most of you don't, and that's a shame. And it's a Shaman. Lama, Shaman, and Cool, or Cool. Okay. Oracle. What is all this? So this was a good place to trade. This is not so. With this tail and everything, it's an exhaustion. Misha, stop, stop it. It's too far. Needs levels. This thing, boom, boom. That's how American markets move. They don't wait for you. Yeah, they don't wait for you. Let's see our gainers, losers. Well, there's not many, to be honest with you, on the losing side. I'm not saying it's for long, but as of now, this guy, this guy is unstoppable. However, this volume is very, very indicative. It just says as, hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? The party is over. Time to sober up. Um, this 0.5 makes absolutely no sense after this volume. So, and volume spring. Dun, 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 dun. Not even charting this. It's a green day. Boom, that needs volume. Levels. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, those are some of the stocks I didn't process the monthly levels yet, since we changed another month. Can you guys believe it's February 2026? I had this moment recently when I saw like 27 on calendar. I was like choosing the date and it was like offering 27. I was like, oh, come on, you guys. It's like, it's so far out. And then I was struck with the realization that no, it's not. It's actually pretty soon. Isn't it crazy? Because it's sure enough crazy for me. Something like that. Or maybe like this, potentially. Potentially. You've seen from the last approach, because there's like 2 bar correction. So both of this can work. Yeah. EPS. There was my chance. Not on daily, but nothing on hourly. On hourly, I think. Do, 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 do. Mm, mm, Okay. I'll take go. I'll start my day. Oh, look at this. Boom. Dish. It doesn't care about what I think. It just goes. Continuation of the trend. Okay. That's enough. I'm not gonna go into futures and crypto. And it's too far into resistance zone. Yeah. Let's go quickly through the levels once again. Positive makes some moves, but where I am on positive, somewhere, somewhere out there. It reminds me of Intel. Last time I was stuck like this on Intel. to the level right now. It's beyond its rotation point on. Yeah, this I think is a sentence. Uh, just out of the FOMO. Turn it from- Yeah, that doesn't. Hey, the bigger problem here is it's not an exhaustion volume on daily yet. No, continuation of the trend would look like something like this, but that definitely has to be within the hourly range. This is not an exhaustion volume yet as well. And also I made some assumptions on the higher time frame, on the monthly time frame. So yeah, no, it would be only tradable. You can take it like this. Nothing that goes beyond the level. I'm trying to squeeze water out of rocks, you know? Do you guys have this saying? Does it make sense? Like in Russian, it's called squeezing water out of rocks. When you're trying too hard, and the technique is right, it's just in the wrong place. So trying to short here is first of all, it also called, my trading coach calls it like trying to jump through the closing door. Like, you know, in the public transportation, the automatic closing doors, and you see they're about to close, but you still want to make it. So you rush and try to squeeze in. You saw that, like if you live in a big city, you saw or tried it. at least once in your life for sure. um, I did. That one I know for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go start my day. Um, you guys know what to do. In case you've forgotten, um, trade responsibly on your own. No listen to anyone, no one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people, such as myself.